What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher 745, and this video is going to be a special Halloween mobile mashup. So what exactly does that mean? Well, like many of you, I do play mobile games, and games for pretty much every single outlet. But anyways, there are certain mobile games out there that I've been playing for a very long time, or that I'm recently getting back into, and they all seem to have incredible updates, especially for Halloween. So I just thought, hey, if I wanted to showcase any of these games, now would be a perfect time. And first of those, you're looking at Injustice, the mobile version. This is a game that I've had for a very long time, but I will admit, I haven't logged in at least a month, but most likely even longer. I'm happy I did log in because I noticed there's a challenge for the Blackest Night Martian Manhunter, and I probably don't have to tell you how incredible that is. So I was extremely happy to find out that this challenge still had 11 days, though if I post this on Halloween it may be down to 10, but still plenty of time to unlock him. For those of you who are familiar with this, it's a challenge like any other. You're going to need challenge credits, and then you'll go through the different levels of challenges. It's the same difficulty as any other challenge, so if you have characters leveled and certain ones that you'll need available, it shouldn't be any problem. For those of you who are new to this game, well, you may not be able to finish it, but they offer challenges like this all the time. So just keep playing and eventually he'll probably even become available once again. That's typically how it works. So yeah, this is just one of the, you could say it's Halloween themed versions for one of my favorite games on the iPhone. But it's also on Google Play and in the Amazon App Store. It's free to play and download. And then of course you could have microtransactions if you want. Anyways though, this challenge actually started I believe around 10 days ago or so. And so did a new thing called Survivor. At least I think that's when it started. Like I said, I did take some time away from this game. A lot of time. I even contemplated removing it. But I'm very happy that I didn't, and part of it is because of that new mode. In it you can win all sorts of rewards including augmentations. But unfortunately there is a cooldown, and mine is on that for now. But since I need challenge credits, and it's Halloween, we're going to bring in Blackest Night Batman, who we do have, and then we're going to go ahead and earn a few credits. That way we can finish unlocking Martian Manhunter. And as you can see, and as you will see in the battle, the game actually does look pretty good, but it looks even better on the phone. I don't know if it's Reflector app or the mirroring of the game. Quite possibly it's blowing it up to a bigger size, but something does kind of take away from the graphics just a bit. All I'm saying is it looks great on the mobile and it plays flawlessly, even though there's going to be some lag and a few hang-ups when mirroring it. In this battle, by the way, we are taking on fairly easy opponents, and that's just because it's a quick way to earn challenge credits. And there happened to be a major lag spike between the mirroring there at the end. But trust me, on the phone it plays smooth. So yeah, in this game you're going to level up your hero cards, and you're going to have 3-on-3 battles. So we have a full Batman team, with our Blackest Night Batman leading the way. And we're facing Solomon Grundy, Deathstroke, and Flash. The difficulty levels go up a lot as you progress through the chapters. And everyone has their own unique special moves, in addition to fighting style. But yeah, this game has been out for a very long time and it has a lot of heroes available at this point, as well as villains of course. What I'm going to do is go ahead and finish up this battle, then I'll show you what the challenge screen looks like, and after that we'll move on to our next game. Like I said, we're facing these lower threat battles so we can win easy challenge credits, and then you take them into the challenge mode, which is where we do battles to unlock the new character. Don't get me wrong though, they're not always new, they do rotate, and this may be a rotated character as well, but it's one that we don't have. Each of those little blocks is a fight that you have to do that requires a credit. So currently we only have 11 left to do, and that's in Challenge 5. After I unlock Blackest Night Martian Manhunter, I can definitely make a video on him. But for now, we're going to jump right into the next game, and that's one that I bet most of you are familiar with. It's none other than Marvel Future Fight. And here you can see some alternate costumes for Halloween. MODOK's happens to be the best. a Spider-Man MODOK. Now that's incredible. They've also brought in 3 all-new characters, Lash, Warwolf, and Elsa Bloodstone. So I was in the process of getting all 3 of these new characters, and then of course leveling them up. Now the thing is with this game, I am definitely no expert. This is another one that I did take a break from, and that's because it can get very time consuming, just because of everything they offer. They have tons of characters already, a bunch of new costumes. They have events running, you can farm biometrics every single day, get free chests, recharges, and so on. The devs of this game really are extremely generous and apparently very hardworking, because there's always updates like I said. This happens to be one of the coolest things I've seen in a while though, the Halloween box and event, and it pretty much brought me back to the game. I've always wanted to make videos on this game in particular, but like I said, I didn't feel like I was an expert at it, and I wasn't really sure what I would do, at least video wise. But one serious possibility would be covering any new events like this. And for those of you who don't play, honestly you should check it out. For those of you who may have left, you should try checking out this new event. Basically what happens is, there are 3 different difficulties of runs, and we will do one in a moment. When you do these runs, you're going to get these Halloween tickets. Then you can bring them here and redeem them either for a specific character, or you can do the random draw, and they'll give you a different amount of biometrics for each character. Well, I mean only for one at a time, like you're seeing here. We did end up unlocking all 3, but you'll want to get as many biometrics as you can, of course, to get new stars and new abilities. For those of you who haven't played this game, it does get a little bit complicated, so that's a subject for another video. But trust me, you can almost never have enough biometrics. By the way, you can build different teams, or you can just easily swap out heroes. And like I said, for me, my guys aren't that impressive, but I have some decent teams. There's Warwolf and Lash, by the way. But now we'll jump into one of these Halloween event battles and just do a quick run. First of all, here's the easy one, that only has level 10 enemies. We're going to do the second level one, and for that, we're going to bring in Zombie Venom, because I think that's going to be the perfect character and costume to use for Halloween. Now, just like the other game, when recording it, and when blowing it up the full screen, there is going to be some drop off, and it does look absolutely incredible on my phone. However, I will admit there is some lag on there, and every once in a while I do have connection issues, but that may just be me. Now, once you've completed a run of this, you can put it on autoplay, and your characters will actually go through it for you. However, they will skip the barriers, so sometimes I'm not paying attention, and I have to run back and make sure to break them. The reason for this is because you don't want to miss out on Halloween tokens, and it does seem like there are quite a few in these barriers. The good news is though, you can easily take control back from the computer, and just drag your character back to check out and make sure you didn't miss any. I'm going to end up doing this throughout the run, but it actually is going to be completed fairly quickly, depending on your level of hero. At the very least, they did give 3 difficulties, so if you're a lower level, you should at least be able to complete the first leg. For someone like me, you can easily do the second as well, and for many of the pros out there, which I know I'm connected to quite a few of them, I'm sure they're knocking out that third leg of the event somewhat easily, I assume. But like I said, so far it isn't very long. We'll just have to clear a few more guys out, and then it's on to the Halloween boss. Of course, so we're going to go back and do a quick sweep of this mission, and just make sure we got everything. Right away we see we skipped one. Hey, while I was recording I was preoccupied. So yeah, it looks like we got it now, and we'll go on to the boss wave itself. Once we get there, we'll see some familiar faces. Our enemies are going to be Green Goblin, and he happens to have Venom with him. So it's Zombie Venom versus his regular self. And you can focus on the end boss, but the AI wanted to take him down, so we just let it happen. Now we could always tag in our other teammates, but in this case we're not going to have to. We'll just let our Zombie Venom do it, and then just wait until you see this final screen. So we drop the boss, mission completed. He's eating him. And uh-oh, jump scare. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to end this one, but basically, in the future I do want to do videos on mobile games, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, maybe even some suggestions. And as always, I greatly appreciate you watching, leaving that thumbs up, and a comment. Thank you all once again, and until next time, good luck, and take care.